All right. Good morning. And I am hoping that, unlike my Monday morning mutant mumblings live stream, this one will be a little bit less technically difficult. That's why I'm doing this on StreamYards today. But we've got to talk about this because everybody's talking about it. And the moment I saw it, I was like, what is going on? What is it that August has to offer us that could top, maybe not top, but really be up there to the level of the riots, the protests, and the unmentionable beer bug that has ravaged the country and brought us all to an economic standstill? What in August could possibly measure up to all of that? Oh boy. Oh boy. You weren't ready. You were not ready for this. And sorry, this is gonna take a little bit here because I was not expecting to do this part here. The demon invasion is next month. Look at that. uh, Here we go. So, what was it? 17 hours ago, we were treated to the wonderfulness that is our modern entertainment. Yeah. I can't get that screen. No, give me that screen. I want to share that screen. All right, StreamYards is being extremely difficult, but we are going to talk about the upcoming Netflix movie, Cuties, coming September 9th, just a month away. Now, that could be the thing that comes in September, along with the the demon invasion. But we are getting this movie. And the synopsis reads as such. I'm looking at the poster here, and no. All sorts of no. No, 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 no. Anyway. And this is the thing. Netflix has a movie called Cuties about 11-year-olds. 11. In a twerking dance group. Some of the reviews claims it's a commentary on the sexualization of children, but this is the poster, and keep in mind that the lead actress is actually 11 years old. I have my feelings about this. I have my feelings about pedophilia and everybody that practices it. They can all burn in the lowest, deepest, darkest pits of hell. Where a giant 12-inch black dildo with spikes will just continually ram them in the ass until they are bleeding both shit and blood. That's how I feel about that. And this bitch that directed this movie, fuck that. And the writers, fuck them as well. All of that. Can I say that early on in the stream? I don't care. I don't care if it gets demonetized. I am not monetized anyway. So, Yeah, fuck all that. We already got them in their own places away from the other side. Dude, this is this is disgusting. So the screen I really wanted to share. Let's see if it'll allow me this time. And no, it won't. How about let's share this one? Oh, doesn't allow me to access anything. Cool. StreamYards, you have failed me. Um. Oh, who doesn't want to see 11-year-olds twerking? I mean, aside from all the freaking normal. Deviant Porg, you're in France, right? This is in your region. What the hell is going on over there? I was watching Az doing a video on this because he's more in that region, and I guess over in France they were talking about the marriage of 15-year-olds being legalized, and all of that came up in of two males who were having a relationship with a 11-year-old. But yeah, this is a French frickin' movie, and it's pissing off everybody, left and right. I mean, there's no the thing about the left and right thing going on right now. The thing that always happens before an election, that's done. That's done when this stupid the trailer and the poster came up for it. And for some reason, StreamYard won't let me show any of it. But and the movie won a gosh. That's stunning and brave. Stunning and brave. Yeah, apparently a bunch of people saw this. Not a bunch of people, but there was a select audience that saw this movie and said it was a beautiful film. Uh, According to what sensibilities? According to Roman Polanski? Dude, this is the society. I tweeted this out earlier. This is the society we live in. We're comic book creators who draw, risque things, but risque things, of an adult nature, geared towards, normal adults. No, who was the Jeffrey Epstein? Not Harvey Weinstein. Jeffrey Epstein. This is like his freaking. This is the movie that will allow him to find new candidates. Yeah, Roman Polanski is hidden in Switzerland. Yeah, I know. Now, when you talk about the poster, DeviantPort, um, yeah, the poster that I'm seeing right now for the Netflix Cuties is them in their little get up, their gear, and doing all these poses on the stage. um, and I better take that off my screen before I put into a registry somewhere. Anyway, so and what Netflix did after that is they issued an apology on their Twitter page and said that not only would they update the picture, they would update the description, which is a way of saying, yeah, we screwed up, but guess what? The fucking it does not change the content of the movie. Yeah, and the one that oh gosh. So everybody knows what you're talking about, DeviantPork. The one behind looks like he's legit. Yeah, so you guys are looking at the same thing. Anyway, so Netflix, what they decided to do, because I can't bring up the fucking picture, we're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for Mignoni's Cuties. It was not okay. No, this movie is not okay. At all. Nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the pictures and description. Okay, just because a movie won an award at Sundance, Roman Polanski's films, from what I understand, were great. I have not watched a fucking thing of Roman Polanski because of accusations that were lobbied against him, and he had to flee the fucking country. You get that bad of a reputation, I will not watch that movie. Yeah, absolutely. In the first seconds of the trailer, you have the camera on an 11-year-old's ass in a leather suit. How could that be okay? Dude, in the first. Yeah, he was actually convicted. Yeah, he fled the fucking country, too. Um, but yeah, the first 11 seconds. And then I saw the little girl. Oh, gosh. I'm like. I'm trying to wipe my memory of it. But yeah, you got the 11-year-old in the laundry room, shaking it for the laundromat, and this is this is obviously built for a very specific audience. Um, and everybody that watches this on Netflix, you're definitely on a list. This is not Stunning and Brave. This is, hey, FBI, they're right over there. And this is the world we live in. We're a comic book creator making clearly adult material, but artists, you know, do what they want to appeal to the male gaze is a double standard. You call them misogynistic, you call them sexist, you call them, you know, and label them as a hate group. Let's turn that up a little bit. And guess what? Those what happens if you label them as a hate group? They lose their jobs, they lose their way of supporting their livelihoods, and they're blackballed from the industry altogether. This kind of shit gets awards, gets praise, and seen as stunning and brave. Fuck this. Fuck this. We're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork used by the Mignoni's Cuties. It was not okay. The whole movie is not fucking okay. Yeah, it's like the movies with crude violence all along saying at the end violence is bad. Don't play the it's to denounce card if you use the deviance imagery to sell your movie in the first place. So at this point, so they're advertising the movie, The Cuties. Here's the thing. They're advertising this movie using the most stunning and brave, the thing that will outrage the most amount of people. And that's like using the scene of Abby killing Joel from The Last of Us 2, using that as the cover art to sell their game. Hey everybody, violence is bad. Here's what happens in the game. You just don't do that. You just don't do that. That's bad advertising. This is bad advertising. And this is a bad movie. I won't even say bad movie. This is a fucking mess. This is Roman Polanski's dream film right here. Uh I don't know. I don't have enough words to describe how pissed I am at a movie. At a movie of all things. There's only one movie that I walked out of in all my film viewing experiences. Like, I didn't walk out of Dark Phoenix. I sat through it as and tried to erase my lore of the X-Men and just, okay, what has the movie got? And, you know, in hindsight, it still sucked, but it sucked on the sense of what it could deliver for the X-Men and what it could do for the lore. If I was just going in there as a normie, I'd probably say, okay, it was an okay movie, whatever. But this film, what was the movie that I walked out on? I walked out of that weird movie, the Brotherhood of the Wolf. Again, French film. You know what? Davenport, it it kind of reminded me. Little Miss Sunshine made by Pervert. That moment in Little Miss Sunshine where you find out what the dance act was that the grandpa was teaching her. And it wasn't seen as that movie won its won its accolades and whatnot. But the thing is, when I saw that scene, I was like, well, okay. I didn't think, oh wow, this is great, this is beautiful, this is stunning. The movie as a whole was telling a story, but that scene just it was made to make you feel uncomfortable about the entire thing. This movie is looking to make you feel like this is normal. This is going to be normalized. Let's see. It was horrible. I loved his previous movie, Crying Freeman, but this one was the first movie which I left the theater. Yeah, there was a weird. I think there was a weird point in the thing. Like, oh, I was super conservative back then, so even the sex scene that was happening with the forget her name, but she was in the Matrix, and like she like stabs him at the end of it. Even that, I was like uncomfortable, and then uh, this lady gets this lady gets attacked. Oh, the Pact with Wolves. Yeah, I think. See, I'm trying to remember who that lady was. She was in the Matrix Reloaded. and she had the white dress. I can't remember her name, but she's French. Deviant Pork. Shoot, um, and she's a looker. She is a looker. But the thing is, when I saw that film, um, and I saw that woman getting attacked, Monica Bellucci, that's it. When I saw that woman getting attacked, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out. And I walked out. Vincent Cassel's wife. Yeah. That's the girl I'm talking about. Monica Bellucci. But yeah, my friends were in the theater like, what happened, dude? What happened? And my friends were like film buffs. But at that point in my life, I had a very low threshold for, for that kind of thing. He was a little more artsy in the film realm than I was at that point, and super conservative. The last movie that I saw with those guys before I walked out of that film was Lord of the Rings, the first Lord of the Rings, and I remember just with all those guys because we were all merpers, we were all larpers, we were all D&Ders, and when we all read the books all the way through Hobbit, uh, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. We even read the Silmarillion. So when we saw that first movie, it was just like seeing everything that was orchestrated over these past few years that Peter Jackson had done was becoming this thing, this artful piece, and there was details put into it that I don't think any normie would have been, or any normal, yeah, any normie in the film industry would be able to pick up on and insert into the film. Like Enya was doing a song in Elven. She did 2 songs in Elven. And I was kind of disappointed that they didn't put Tom Bombadil in there. But this is beside the point. This is the therapy session. We are talking about a really disgusting movie, the Cuties movie. And so yeah, Netflix has apologized. And this is coming from Deadline. Netflix issued a swift mea culpa after a strong backlash. Yeah, a strong backlash today around the marketing of its forthcoming release of Cuties. A largely well received French language pick. So apparently they won the World Cinema Dramatic Directing Award. So this, whatever her name is, what is the name of this lady? Uh, Mon, Moana, Moana Decor, Mamona Decor. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm not even gonna attempt that name. Anyway, it follows Amy, an 11-year-old girl who joins a group of dancers named the Cuties at school. Aware of her burgeoning femininity, upsetting her mother and her values. The film is rated 82% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Critics generally praised it for its handling of sensitive topics. Which critics? I'll point out the pedophiles to you right now. Netflix began promoting the movie ahead of its September 9th release on its platform. However, the accompanying artwork has provoked a storm of online criticism, many saying the poster sexualizes children. Yeah, it fucking does. The movie does. One Twitter user called it disgusting. Another said that Netflix really messed up here, and they show the picture. They show the poster. Online release follows in theatrical rollout of the native France via Bach Films, which began Wednesday. The Netflix poster contrasts considerably with the French theatrical poster. Okay, yeah, so DeviantArt, so DeviantArt, you got that one where they're trying on bras and throwing confetti up in the air, but they're fully clothed, putting on adult bras and panties. It's kind of all right. Netflix has moved quickly, not really, to take down the offending artwork and already replaced it. It wouldn't confirm whether the poster was made in house or by an agency. Uh, yeah, that's no, that was ready. That was ready. That was planned. Streamer also apologized in a statement to Deadline. We're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork. It was not okay. Okay, so it was not to Deadline. They also released that to fucking. Now, here's the thing. I have not read the comments to this Deadline article, but there's about 50 of them right now. How many of them? How many of them do you think? Ah, there we go. Here comes the comments. What kind of worthless parent would even allow pictures to be taken of their children in these garbs? Ooh. The cuties look like strippers in the poster, in my opinion. Uh, let's see. Concerning Netflix, this is another example of not getting it. And I say that because the French poster is so much more innocent and inspirational than what Netflix chose. Someone in marketing at Netflix made the conscious decision to remove that innocence and aspiration in order to attract a different audience. It was blatant and conscious decision that is blind to what's happening in our society with our young children. Yeah, fucking right. Yep, it's telling that no one at Netflix looked at the poster and thought that it was wrong. Same goes for the original description. Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with the twerking dance crew. Just goes to show how rampant pedophilia is in our industry and how few think it is wrong. Fucking right. So, this is going to get along the lines of okay, where are we going to draw the line? Where can you expect a country where WAP is a hit? Exactly, with WAP, a huge hit in all ages twerking. This is quite mild. Okay, I'm not going to agree with that. But this is an open forum. You can disagree with me, uh, but I am allowed to call you a piece of shit if you actually think this movie is stunning and brave. Fuck this movie all the way to hell. Uh, Lopter, Demon King of Inferno, your realm. Uh, so yeah, when I was talking about the director, I was saying what possessed you? In my mind, I'm like, why would you do this? Dude, I want to know the names of all the writers. I already know the name of the director, but the writers, you know, some of the screenplay people, the ones behind the scenes that made this movie happen. I want to know all their names because we need to check those hard drives. This, oh gosh. Yeah, so here it is. I don't see a tremendous difference between the Netflix poster and the original film poster. The entire film is about children and their awakening sexuality. So, what did anyone really expect? So, yeah, they could change the poster all they want. It doesn't change the premise of the fucking film. Uh, yeah, there was this part in Deviant Pork and Lopter. I don't know if you saw Little Miss Sunshine, but there was this part where the little girl is doing the performance, and what happens is these guys in the audience are all absolutely appalled, except one guy stands up and applauds. And I don't know about you, but everybody in the audience was just like, okay, there's your guy. FBI, it's that guy. Chris Hansen, to hunt a predator, or whatever that show was back in the day. That's the guy. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep Therapy Thursdays going. I just had to get this rant out. I was pissed when I saw this. But thanks for joining me, Lopter, Deviant Porg. We'll do this again next Thursday. And I'm going to try to keep a daily schedule and keep things rolling here. All right. Thanks for joining me, guys. And we will see you next time.